Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Well, I guess it's afternoon now after the bell. Good afternoon, everyone. In any event, I want to welcome you to the ribbon cutting for Development Services Group Incorporated. I want to thank you all for taking time out of your schedule to come this afternoon for this auspicious occasion. I am Shannon Glover, the mayor of the city of Portsmouth, and I want to welcome you again. Before we get into the program, I'd like to acknowledge a few folks that are here that I serve with on City Council. First, my Vice Mayor, Lisa Lucas-Burke, who is with us. Councilman Mark Hugel. We also have in attendance one of the members, I believe, of our EDA, Economic Development Authority. Is that Mr. Harmon? Are you on our Economic Development Authority? And of course, I have to recognize the team that puts all this together, our economic development team with Autumn, Chris, and Amy, and also our good friend Nala. I think they're all here today. Can you guys raise your hand and be counted? And we always appreciate the work of our marketing and video team, Aaron and Greg. Thank you guys and everybody for being here to make this thing happen. So let's move on with the show. Anytime we have a business that comes to the city of Portsmouth, I think we not only add value to our community, but we let our community know that we are open for business. And so with that being in mind, I want to call up our newest business owners in the city of Portsmouth, and we'll start first with Elmer Toll. Did I pronounce your last name right? Elmer, if you would come up and make some remarks on behalf of DSG and why you chose to come here to the city of Portsmouth. Thank you.
Can everybody hear me? So anyway, first I want to thank everybody for coming out, especially in the circumstances with the weather. Debbie is not being nice, but I guess nice for this moment. I want to thank Mayor, Vice Mayor, council members, everyone from the city has really supported us from the beginning. When Gary and I started the business about 2.5 years ago, we always knew that we were going to buy a building and kind of have it for ourselves instead of leasing from somebody. And about a year ago, Gary and I just found ourselves looking. I was looking and saw this building up for sale, and I was like, man, in Portsmouth, huh? I said, but it looks really awesome on the outside. And I kind of like antiques, and I like history, and I like story, and this really kind of spoke to me. And I said, Gary, let's go check this building out. He says, where's it at? I said, Portsmouth. He says, well, I don't go over there much. And I said, well, let's go there. So we came over here on a weekday during lunchtime, and walked around, checked out the building, and just when y'all go inside, you'll really kind of see one of the reasons why we fell in love with this building. It has really nice architecture details on the insides with exposed brick and everything, and just has a lot of history. It was built in 1920, and so it's got that history to it as well. But anyway, walking around in downtown, if y'all get a chance when it's not raining, and if you're not from around here, do it. You'll really find yourself enjoying the downtown area with all the restaurants and all the retail spaces. It's just, it's really neat. And when we were leaving that day, Gary says, man, he says, I really like that place. And so put an offer in, we got the building, and we made renovations. And as anybody does renovations, they took longer than what you thought they were going to. And anyway, we made it through that, and we're now in. We've been enjoying it. But while we were doing the renovations, just to kind of give you an idea of the community that's around us right now, doing the renovations, we come over sometimes during work, sometimes after work. And Teddy next door would come out and introduce himself and was telling me how he got started here and kind of how everything's working, and if I needed anything, he'll help me out. Gino next door, same thing, always willing to give a hand. The folks that run the weekend markets come over, introduce themselves, asking if we needed any help. Everyone that we have ran into since we've been here has only been welcoming and helping. And so that's been really a blessing for us to kind of be here and have so many people welcoming us. And so it really feels like a sense of community.
You're here.
So we really appreciate that. that's a testament to the community, the business community, the residents, and also council members as well. You guys making the decisions, moving the city in the right direction, and I think that's where we're going. With that, I'll turn it over to Gary so we can so we don't get hit with the rain here.
Thanks. Elmer did great, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I want to thank our families. Try not to get emotional. We took a risk to go out on our own and do this, and without them and their support, we wouldn't be here. So thank you, Mom, my wife, son, Mark, Christina, and thank you to the city. Economic development from day one helped us do the renovations that we had done. Getting that help and support from the city has been huge, and like Elmer said, we're just excited to be a piece of the growth of this city, and hopefully, more stuff will come down the road here shortly. Thank you.
Well, Elmer and Gary, you can count on it. More is going to be coming down the road and very shortly. In any event, I recall the Saturday morning that I was walking by here, and you guys were in the building and they were taking stuff out, and I didn't think they had broken into the building because I know who owned the building. I said, "What are y'all doing? I mean, what's going on here?" They said, "Well, we're moving to Portsmouth." Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. And I said, "Really?" I said, "Well, what do you do? What are you going to be doing?" They said, "Well, we're like a company and we do, I think, architecture or some kind of things like that. Civil engineering, right?" And so we had this conversation. I think your family was out here with you too.
Oh yeah, we were cleaning the place out.
You were cleaning the place out, so we got it done.
Yeah.
And that's what we do in Portsmouth. We get it done. And I want to thank the both of you and your families for now becoming a part of the Portsmouth family. We have a saying in Portsmouth that Portsmouth is for people, all people, and we take care of our families. So thank you for being here. And I have just a few comments that I want to share with the group, and then we can move on with cutting the ribbon. Is that okay with everyone? Yes, sir. And if it starts raining, then I'll cut the comments, really. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. What a delightful day it is to be here in the city of Portsmouth to celebrate a significant milestone for Elmer and Gary. Today, we officially welcome Development Services Group Incorporated to their new home, and celebrate this ribbon cutting of this remarkable building. First and foremost, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the owners, to the both of you. By purchasing this entire building, you have shown a strong commitment to Portsmouth, and you're going to see how good Portsmouth is. Will you please join me in thanking both of these gentlemen? Guys, your decision to move to Portsmouth not only lets us know that you understand what's going to be taking place, but you understand also the potential opportunities that are coming to our city. And we are equally thrilled to know that you're leasing the second and third floors of this building for other commercial tenants. So there'll be some other businesses coming. Yeah. Very good.
Know anybody.
Okay. Well, we can talk about that a little bit later. We have the economic development team here, and they know somebody. Your investment fosters an environment of collaboration, economic vigor, and is essential to our city's future. And make no mistake, we have ambitious plans here in the city, especially as it relates to our downtown. Long overdue redevelopment. It's no secret that these owner-occupied buildings tend to receive better maintenance and upkeep. And we know that you're going to make this the same as you go forward. As you all know, well-maintained properties enhance the aesthetic appeal of our city and our downtown, and this contributes to higher property values, which I think you might be interested in. The presence of your group, Development Services Group, in this building in our downtown is a shining example of what can be achieved with business and local government work hand in hand. And one of the things I heard you say, Gary, taking a risk, right? Jumping out here on faith. We want to be known as the place for small businesses where they can come with their dreams and their hopes, and we want to nurture them and help them grow and help our community grow. Thank you for your vote of confidence. It signifies a belief that our city is the place where businesses can grow, innovate, and succeed. As we cut this ceremonial ribbon today, We're not just opening the doors to a building or a new business. We're opening the doors to new opportunities, possibilities, new partnerships, and an even brighter future for Portsmouth. I am confident that Development Services Group will thrive in their new home and that their presence will be a catalyst for further economic development in our city. We look forward to our partnership and collaboration. On behalf of a grateful City Council and the citizens and businesses of Portsmouth, thank you once again, both of you. We are honored to have you as a part of our community and the Portsmouth family. We look forward to many years of shared success. Thank you, and God bless the city of Portsmouth. And let's give them a big hand. Now, if we could ask our elected leaders and our Economic Development Authority leaders, as well as the owners and their family, if you all would come forward over to the ribbon. We want to cut the ribbon, y'all. We want everybody to join into this wonderful occasion, so come on.